guilty just to hang with us. Trust. And I feel ya. All I wanna do is touch ya. Hey, what's up everyone? This is your boy Benji Adsense, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I will be eating these king crab legs. Y'all see them? I know y'all thought I was bullshitting when I said I was gonna come back with the king crabs. Because in the last video, I was eating them little ass snow crabs. And it was not cutting it at all. It was not cutting it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Look at that. Everyone, I want this video to uplift you. I know that it's Christmas time and it's the holiday season, but for many people suffering with depression, it could be a really dark period. Sometimes when you're depressed, you lose your zest for life. And so the holiday season can become a very dark time for you because you are seeing all this joyous stuff and you're seeing all these people smiling and laughing, and they have a zest for life that you have lost because you're depressed and you don't even want to be here. You don't even want to be alive. So as a person who has suffered from depression for many years, since, oh my goodness, my early teens, severe and chronic depression, it would literally, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you. And you know, you can never judge a book by its cover, because my entire life people have looked at me and judged me based on what they thought I was, or what type of person that they thought I was based on appearance. And they had no idea what kind of trauma I endured, what I've had to overcome. And it's just a miracle that I am still here, because the depression at points was so bad that I've been on the brink of death a few times. But I think that there's something inside of me that knows that we go through everything for a reason. And there's just something inside of me that knows that you can't escape certain things. Now, I'm not saying, I understand there's some people that are hurting and they have, like, you know, some type of maybe chronic illness or something. And so I can understand them wanting to take themselves out. But for people who are not going through anything like that, and your depression is based off of trauma that you've experienced, whether it was through childhood or even in your adult life, what I have to say to you is it happened for a reason. People might not understand the way that you feel, but you are not alone. There's other people like you in the world. Hey, I'm right here. And you need to keep living. If you have a perfectly healthy, good body, and you have breath in your body, and you have it, like, if you even have at least one person that loves you, like, that one person for me is my mother. My father's dead, but my mother is my absolute best friend. She and I have survived so much. She is one of the most resilient women that I have. She's one of the most resilient women that I know. And I'm strong because of her. I live because of her. And honestly, I'm nothing without her, and I will be nothing without her. It's a love that, it's an indescribable love and bond that I have with my mom. And you all will get to meet her because I will be taking her with me out of the country at the beginning of January. I told you in 2023 that I'm going to start traveling and doing mukbangs abroad in different cities and different locations. I want things to be really exciting for you all. And so that first trip in January, I'm going to take her along with me. I don't know how much she's going to be on camera, but you all will get to meet her and see her at least a little bit, all right? So yeah, I don't want to make this video too boring or depressing, but it's specifically for all of you who are dealing with depression. Know that you are not alone. Like, you can live, and you have to take it one step at a time, one day at a time. And not only can you live, you can thrive. When I tell y'all, me and my mom are absolute best friends, I feel like my mom is the one thing that God gave me that is just a gift, that I know it's like a very special relationship. We didn't survive so much together. It's funny because I mess with my mom a lot because I play a lot. When I was 20 years old, I had this Puerto Rican friend. And one day, she and I were at Venice Beach, and we were walking the boardwalk. And, you know, Venice Beach is kind of like, it's kind of like sketchy, you know? There's a lot going on Venice Beach. So there was this guy, and he rode by us on a skateboard. But the thing is that he didn't have any legs. He was basically just a torso, and he had some arms. So his torso was on the skateboard, and he was just going by us like this. He didn't have no legs. He was just a torso and some arms. And it shocked my friend. And it's like, again, she's Puerto Rican. So she was like, "Ay," and then she started saying something to like God in Spanish. But I heard her say Cristo or something like that. So I know she was talking to like God, but she was like, "Ay." So ever since I saw her do that, it's been like 20 years. So whenever I'm like, see something or I'm playing or something, of course I'm just joking, but I'm like, "Ay." But when I tell y'all, my mama hate that shit. She hates it. I don't know why she does not want me to say that. It just like really irks her. And it's funny because my mom is kind of conservative. I be like, "Ay," and like I do it just to bother her. And she's like, "Don't do that." And it's one of those don't do that, like, don't play with me, do it again, and I'm gonna kick your ass type of don't do that again. I don't know what it is about that, because I don't know if she thinks it's feminine, or I don't know if she thinks that it's, I don't know what it is about it, but she does not like when I say that. And I do it jokingly just to bother her. I'll be like, "Ay," and then I'll start saying something, she'd be like, "Don't do that." Isn't that the weirdest thing, you all? Like, that's the weirdest thing to me. I don't know why it like bothers her so much, like when I do that, but that's just one little funny thing about my mama, AKA my best friend. One of the strongest people that I know. Like, I just would not be here right now without my mama. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not ashamed to say that. There is nothing that I would not do for her. I would lay down my life without hesitation for her. Under any circumstance. Until the next video, love on your friends, your family members, and remain safe. And with that being said, I'm out.